I didn't really know much about this guy, but some of y'all knew who he was. It's the guy that made Venmo. Apparently he spends millions and millions of dollars on his health to try to like biohack and shit. I forget what his name is. His name is Bryan Johnson. So I saw this maybe a week ago. Hold on, let me play it for y'all.
How old were you when you made your first million?
Million or billion?
Also still the biggest flex I've heard in my life.
You made $1 billion?
Well, I sold my company for 800 million.
For how much?
800 million.
You sold a company for 800 million?
I did.
What type of company did you sell?
Payments. You ever paid somebody with Venmo?
Venmo, the
Venmo.
app? You sold Venmo?
Yes.
I go all over the world interviewing the most successful entrepreneurs on how they made it for the younger generation. Could we get 1 minute with you for our channel real quick?
Sure.
How old are you now?
47.
Over these 47 years, what's the best advice you ever got throughout your career?
It would be the advice I never received. Make health your #1 life priority. Because if you do, you'll be a better entrepreneur.
And there's that saying that I love, that a rich man wants 1,000 things, but a sick man only wants one thing, and that's their health. And
That's right.
let me ask you this. What is your most
As someone who was there, I 100% agree. That's why, again, I have such a weird perspective with like material and even accolades a lot of humans go for, right? Because I was stuck in bed for 3 years. Of course, it was my thank you for the happy partner anniversaries. But because when I was stuck in bed, none of my possessions or material made me happy any way, shape, or form. Exactly. How I feel every time I get sick, basically. Exactly. We're all like that, bro. As soon as we're sick, we like forget. We're like, wow, what's it like to be fucking healthy? What's it like to feel normal? And it's like you've only been sick for a couple days and you forget most of your life because it's that important to feel healthy and feel well. And a lot of people don't realize like how blessed you are to be in a healthy body, and they complain about things they don't have. But there's a lot of people that have what they have, but they have what they want, which is their health. And everybody, including myself, for most of my life, we took that shit for granted, bro. And it's just, it's not a good way to think about stuff. So yeah, like you're saying, he doesn't even look like he's 47. It's because he actually does take care of his health. And honestly, even no matter what you want to do in life, whatever the fuck it is, taking care of your body and your health will make sure whatever you're doing it better every single time. You got to make sure you're healthy. It's like our one fucking priority that most people overlook and dismiss because they're functioning still. They're just not functioning as well as they could. Even myself, like, damn. So even myself, like, obviously I take care of myself very well every single day. I'm very, very healthy. I have more energy, doing better than I've ever done in my life health-wise. But still, you could always do better. You could always maximize every single thing you're doing. Like, shit, I ate a triple smash burger today with smashed fries. Okay? That's what I had earlier, and it took me an hour to recover. Is it smart to do that? No. But I was at Chipotle, and I saw it across the street. I'm like, you know what? Let me try. Let me get it the fuck out of the way. So I tried it. Shit fucked me up. So we're not trying it again. We done. Okay? Exactly. The goal is 100 overall. You got to try your best when it comes to that shit. Or at least just like try most of it. That's why I was at this philosophy where I'm like 95% healthy and I fuck around with the 5. But imagine if I didn't fuck around with the 5 and I was 100% healthy. But it's all about your perspective and really what you want in life. But you still got to take care of your health, right? We only get one body. We only get one life to take care of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Controversial opinion about health.
That we are the first generation that won't die.
What do you mean?
We are the first generation who will not die.
So you don't plan on dying?
That's right.
How old realistically do you think you can live until?
I don't think we'll die. I'm chronologically 47, but biologically,
Saying he's chronologically 47 is crazy, by the way, but I get it. I see what he means.
my cardiovascular ability is age 18. My lung capacity is age 18. So my speed of aging currently is the slowest in the entire world.
My original goal was to live until about 80 years old. I was like, hey,
Yeah.
that's good. Let's say I want to live to 100. What's the number one thing I should be doing right now on a daily basis to make that happen?
I mean, first, those are rookie numbers. 100?
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. The ambition we can have
That's so crazy to say.
as a species right now, there's no reason why we couldn't think in the hundreds or even thousands of years.
Who has a lisp? Sabo. He does? I haven't even heard a lisp from either of them. Am I bugging?
Biology already has a few immortal species. So we know biology can
He did not say species. He did not say species. Don't try to gaslight this guy just because he has a lung capacity of an 18-year-old. Don't do that. Don't do that, Sabo.
achieve immortality. For example, like right now, my birthday happens every 2 years. I've slowed down my speed of aging.
I've slowed down my speed of... I didn't hear that, bro. I don't hear him saying that.
I'd say for you, the 3 things I would say is sleep is your number
He didn't
one
say sleep.
life priority. Nothing's more important than sleep. And the number 2 is when you sleep well, you're going to exercise. And when then you exercise, then you want to eat well. These are the kinds of things you need to nail down. Make your health your number 1 priority, even before your company.
I agree. I agree with what he said. And I saw some Twitter thread on it, and I was like, you know what? Might as well read it with chat. Maybe it'll stick with somebody. Maybe it can help their lives. Because obviously this guy knows what the fuck he's doing. Everyone thought Bryan Johnson was insane. Of course, they always do until it works, right? When they heard he spends $2 million a year to live to 200. I mean, doesn't LeBron spend like $1 million a year in recovery to make sure that he can keep functioning? And that's why he's been in the league as long as he's been in the league, performing at the high level he is because how much he actually takes care of his recovery and his body. I mean, it makes perfect fucking sense. I mean, I feel like most basketball players or athletes, they don't actually try to optimize their health and longevity as much as they could. And that's why LeBron is one of one. He pretty much is, this is going to sound like the craziest glaze ever, but he is pretty much the perfect blueprint of an athlete. Holy gay. I just fucking glazed him so hard, but it's the truth, okay? It's the fucking truth. Because nobody else has done what LeBron has done. Sorry, it's the fucking truth. To that level, sorry, it's just LeBron. It really is just LeBron. Invest in Hubrick and you'll be a millionaire. There you go, Seb. Hey, you're not going to get me this time, brother. Hey, you're not going to get me this time. But okay, when they heard he spends $2 million a year to live to 200. Hey, chill. I ain't doing tricks. Relax. If you want to see tricks, brother, I fell asleep watching this video last night. Hold up. We're going to get back to this thing in a second. What was the video called? LeBron Stan, LeBron Hater. It was Skip Bayless. It was like a Barstool video. This video, bro. Is it this video? Yeah.
Okay.
Brother,
to close
these guys glaze the living fuck out of LeBron. Wallahi. I don't know if any of y'all seen this video. It's like some Barstool shit. Oh, I've never seen anybody ride LeBron's dick harder than this shit in my damn life. And I've seen a lot of bronzexuals in my life, but this one takes the cake 1000%. But okay. When they heard he spends $2 million a year to live to 200, but the details of the protocol reveal 8 life-changing habits that anyone can follow at home for free. Here's his evidence-based longevity blueprint. Okay. In a recent video, Bryan Johnson said, oh snap, I now have the best biomakers of anybody in the world. I'm the healthiest person on planet Earth. His body temperature has dropped 5 degrees Fahrenheit from his metabolic improvements. His sleep quality tops 99.9% of people measured, which is kind of crazy.
3 years ago, I asked the most unthinkable and crazy question possible. Are we the first generation that won't die? To explore this question, I hired a team of 30 medical professionals. We measured the biological age of every one of my organs. And then we applied the very best science ever done on health span and lifespan. It's worked. I now have the best biomarkers of anybody in the world. I am the healthiest person on planet Earth. And while the protocol is always changing, this is what I'm doing now. Every day begins for me not when I wake up, but when I go to bed, as sleep is my #1 life priority. 3 years ago,
Sleep is his #1 life priority. Wes, you're up, my boy. You're up. Bryan's reduced his biological age by 5.1 years in just 7 months. Tests show his cells are aging more slowly than 92% of 18-year-olds. If that's true, obviously, like, theoretically, they could just be bullshitting, and it's like, how the fuck am I supposed to know? You know what the fuck I mean? How the fuck would I supposed to know? But, whatever. Test shows his cells are aging more slowly than 90% of 18-year-olds. At 46, his body functions like someone in their 20s. Here's 8 habits you can learn from his $2 million protocol. Does he look younger in the right one? I mean, he shaved his beard. I would need to see him with a beard to actually see if he does look younger. I don't, also, he looks very different though. He looks like a whole different human. He looks Norwegian here, and he looks like Norwegian here. Is he from Belgium in the left? Hold up. Antwerp or Brussels? Antwerp. He looks like he's from Antwerp on the left, and he looks like he's from maybe Bergen on the right, right? So sleep, #1 sleep. Sleep is Bryan's #1 life priority, okay? Sleep by 8:30 p.m. and naturally wakes up at 5 a.m. without an alarm. His sleep is so good, he set a record 8 months of perfect sleep scores with 2 hours of REM and 2 hours of deep sleep nightly. Here's how. So that's his little chart. Okay.
I'm spending millions of dollars developing an anti-aging protocol, and today I'm going to show you quick tips about sleep. For the very first time, today, I achieved a perfect 100% sleep score using Whoop over the past 30 days.
Oh, dude, I might actually still be paying for Whoop. I probably am still fucking paying for Whoop. I had a Whoop band forever. Not forever. For the first like 3-4 months I was in the gym, I was using a Whoop band just to make sure I was like, because it's weird. Like, I'm a numbers guy, so when I see like my heart rate up, I want to keep it up, right? But if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. So I do low-key want my Whoop back just to up intensity. But it was gaslighting me, bro. I actually got pissed. I'd wear that shit while I was gaming and say my fucking heart rate was like 130, 140 while I was like, you know, playing COD and shit. And then, boom, I'm in the sauna, fighting for my life, lifting in there. I can barely breathe. I'm about to die. This shit's at 90. It was lying. So I got pissed that it was gaslighting me and trying to fucking nerf my greatness, that I got pissed and I ripped that shit off. It's somewhere in my fucking closet. I'm still paying $30 a month for that shit. I do need to stop that or put that bitch back on or get a replacement that actually isn't fucking gaslighting me. Thank you, Charisma. I appreciate you, my boy. You had the sleep labs. It's crazy. Kelvin sucks. There you go, Barrister, my dog. What's up, SGD? How you doing, homie? I swear to, I'm not from LA. I live in LA. I'm from Toronto, eh? Actually, I'm from Mississauga. Let's not bullshit. I'm from Mississauga. Oh, God, they're trying to nerf my greatness. If only you knew how fucking how hard my heart was beating, and that shit was lying to me, dog. That shit was lying. course, been from the 6. Oh God, here they go. I heard that fucking dog in the hallway. Oh goodness.
Days. First, I have a temperature controlled mattress.
I do too. I do too. Hold on.
When I go to bed, there are sleep cycles that you want to have certain temperatures. The bed automatically adjusts the temperature.
You know what? I haven't been using that feature. Let me get that shit right now. I have this mattress called 8 Sleep. It's like a fucking, it's low-key kind of an expensive mattress, but I finessed them. Well, I didn't finesse them. I just messaged them saying need. 4 letters. Kelvin knows. I messaged them saying need, and they deadass just sent me a fucking mattress. It's sick as fuck. Okay, my pod is offline. Your pod is not connected to the internet. Okay, we got to figure out. Bro, I literally have a fucking GPU with my bed, bro. Look at that. Literally, we got a fucking GPU plugged into our fucking bed. That is really like that. I mean, not a GPU, a CPU. How the fuck would I need a graphics card for a fucking bed? I'm bugging. But yeah, I got a CPU in that bitch. I swear to God, it's kind of fire.
According to my cycle.
GPU?
Number 2 is I have blackout.
My bed can connect to the internet. Yeah, you can play music out of it. I be playing Hannah Montana in that shit. You can fucking heat up the bed, cool the bed. It'll do it while you sleep it for optimal sleep type shit. If you sleep with a partner, you can do only half the bed or the other half. Like say I'm sleeping with Juju or Dowd maybe, perhaps Moaz. I can like make my side cold, make their side hot. I can do whatever. He said, or me, yay. No, we just talking about cool beds, bro. We just talking about cooler heated beds. And then, oh my God, you know what's the coolest part about the bed? Bro, so you know how an iPhone vibrates and shit? Your bed will vibrate like a big ass iPhone to wake you up. Fake fire, right? Fake fire. And Loki does that. You know what? I never promoted them, so here, buy one. There's $5,000. Just go get one right now. Or gift 1 million subs. It's really up to you. They're pretty fucking fire. I can't lie. I just don't use it. I just use it as a regular mattress, which is fake retarded of me. See, look, optimized sleep quality, reduced snoring. Dowd needs that. No wearables needed. Facts. Perfect temperature all fucking night. On God, try my method, chat. Just DM them saying need. 4 letters. Jay Harry, oh, not. Thank you for the 8 months, my bro. Oh, at tier 2, my dog. I love you, G. Thank you for the 8 months, fam. Yeah, no, let's see. Maybe it's down in cost now. Let's see. Because back then, it was when it first came out. No, it's better now. Oh, never mind. I mean, it's if you don't need the leg kit, right? Do you need the leg kit? Nah, you're fine. You can go without the leg kit. You know what I'm saying? If you need a 5-layer mattress, though, wallahi, you're cooked. It's now $7,000, okay? So personally, me, I'm not a financial advisor or nothing, but I would personally just gift me 1 million subs instead. I think that's a better financial decision than buying this bed that will actually increase your life quality and your sleep quality and actually make your life better. I just think it's way better gift than 1 million subs. This is my personal financial advisor opinion, but it is what it is. Type shit. Okay. So we're back to this.
Curtains. So the room is entirely dark. Other things I do, for example, there's a certain amount of time from when I eat my last meal.
What happens at 1 million subs? I will say thank you.
The day and I go to bed. Currently it's 10 hours. If I've eaten too much food or I've eaten the wrong kind of food, I know from years of experience I'm going to have a poor night's sleep. I also avoid alcohol. I never drink alcohol. No matter what time I drink it, it's going to have negative effects on my sleep. Every night, my family and I, we have a wind down routine. It starts at 7 p.m. and for a full hour, we do nothing but just hang out. We'll read, we'll talk, we'll stretch, we'll play, we'll watch something. But the whole family turns off, we're engaged with each other, and we can remove ourselves from all the stresses of the day and try to stop our brains from ruminating. I'm spending millions of dollars developing an...
Ruminate this fucking dick. Okay, anyways. So his rules are 1, no screens after 7:30 p.m. 2, his bedroom stays completely dark and cold. I actually do like sleeping like that. He stops drinking liquids at 4 p.m. to avoid bathroom trips. Well, that's kind of fucking crazy. Not even like some water, dude? Don't you like need some water? That's kind of fucking crazy. But honestly, I piss before I go to bed just so I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night and piss because I don't like that shit. But that's a fucking strict life to live on, and that's why his lung capacity is 18. Hold on. Now I gotta fucking open up stream elements. I was praying. Okay, I got you. Don't worry. Opening it up right now. I got you, my brother. 1 second. You need a subscription even after you drop 5K. What the hell at me? Even after you drop 5, I didn't drop 5K. I messaged him saying need. And I think now it's 7K. I mean, if you get the fucking 5-layer mattress, which does what? Medium firmness with spinal support, 11-inch mattress height, pressure relieving materials, excellent airflow for cooler sleep. I don't have that. I don't think so, at least. I love you more, Shift Jack, my fucking brother. Did they know you were famous? Well, seeing as I'm not famous, no. But, I mean, I messaged them from my Instagram. So maybe they saw the check mark and like they were just groupies low-key, or just really nice. I'm going to go with really nice, okay? It's not just a bed, TZ. It has a computer attached to it. You can stream from it. You can stream from the thing that cools your... You can't stream from it. But it has a fucking CPU in it, dude. Of course. Seb, you're asking too much personal questions right now. Of course. But okay. So no screen at 7:30 a.m. Bedrooms are completely dark and cold. Stops drinking liquids at 4 p.m. to avoid bathroom trips. These 3 changes alone improved his sleep score by 28% in 2 weeks. Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. Wallahi, I'm not going to bed at 9. What fucking 8:30? Brother, he sleeps too long. 8.5 hours is not that long. 8.5 hours is not that long. That's actually fine. 8.5 hours is fine. So is 8:30 like the number you want to hit? 8 hours and 30 minutes to the dot? I'm going to try it tonight. I'm going to sleep exactly 8 hours and 30 minutes. Conquering death will be humanity's greatest achievements. I agree with you. Very interesting, though. This clip gives you... Did I already watch this one?
Man who's trying to live forever only eats between 6 a.m. to 11 a.m.
I could do that. I did intermittent fasting for a long time, and I actually do like when you regulate your eating. It makes life a lot easier because there's like 2 things that go into it. Like even now, if I had windows, I would have already hit my protein goals. I still haven't had my shake. I had my food. I was just full. I want to have my shake. I'm about to have it in a little bit though. But like when you have certain hours to eat, you actually take advantage of it because you know you have to. And you know that you can't eat after certain hours. And I shouldn't have paused this because this low-key looks creepy, so we're going to keep playing it.
But why? It's because of sleep. 1/3 of people don't get enough sleep, but Bryan Johnson has mastered it. There are many things he does
Mastering sleep is crazy. Being a master prestige, you have no windows at home? What the hell that mean? What the hell that mean?
before bed, which include a melatonin supplement, heart rate variability
Clam Cuts
therapy,
with a fucking
skincare
5
routine,
gifted, my dog!
detailed oral
Thank you for
care
the 5,
routine,
Clam. I
not
love you,
just
brother.
brushing his teeth, listening to theta waves, wearing blue light blocking glasses, spending an hour with his son.
I draw the line there. I'm not wearing no fucking glasses. What, I look like a fucking nerd? You got me fucked up.
He never touches
what's up,
alcohol.
Mikey?
On top of this, his
What's up,
bedroom
Clam?
is
How you doing today,
extremely
fam?
controlled. It's permanently blacked out. There are 2 air filters, a temperature-controlled mattress.
Oh my god, it's the same bed as me! No, that's twin for real. No, that's twin. That's actually twin right there. Hold on, let me follow him. Let me follow him. That's my fucking dog, Loki. That's my twin, Loki. Bryan Johnson, what the fuck? Like, shit, like, bro, like, that's my dog. Yo, I fuck with buddy. I fuck with buddy. Okay, what now? What now? You got 20/20 vision? 21/20. Then had 21/20. Oh, you don't know about that? That's the new vision. They named it after that after they tested my vision. They're like, wait, your shit's low-key better than 20/20. So I got 21/20. So whatever though.
Grounded cheese and a pillow with a slot for his neck. And as I mentioned earlier, he finishes
I need a
eating
slot
at
for my
11
neck.
a.m. So by the time he goes to sleep, his body will be done with processing his food. If you want to know other ways Bryan Johnson's trying to live
Nah, and he's fucking strengthening his lower back. Nah, this guy got it.
forever, search for this video on YouTube. The man who's trying to live forever only eats...
We gotta tap in with Bryan Johnson, bro. Morning light. First thing after waking, Bryan gets 10,000 lux light directly into his eyes for 3 to 4 minutes. Like, he just stares at it? Like, literally stares at the sun? I'll try it tomorrow, I suppose. He uses a special light device in winter, but natural sunlight works too. This morning light fixes his body clock and cuts his nighttime heart rate by 6 beats per minute. Yeah, no, he's really deep in this shit, bro. He's deep into this shit. Like, actually.
I love the sun. I'm grateful for the sun. Without it, we would all be dead. One is I use a would all be dead.
He got to work on his winking. It's too forced. Did you peep that? Like, it was like one of these type of winks. It was one of those like. But he don't need to work on his wink, but he'll be fine. Did we beat zombies last night? But absolutely. We smoked that fucking T-Rex, bro.
One is I use a mineral-based sunscreen. It is less likely to be absorbed through the skin. It has UVA and UVB protection. It also is more environmental friendly. Now, if you don't like sunscreen and you think they're the worst thing ever, I would encourage you to try to avoid high UV index times of the day because we know excessive sun exposure can lead to cancer. Spend time in the sun in the early mornings, in late in the afternoon. If you're out in the sun during the day with high UV index, you can use a UV protectant umbrella just like this guy. If you want to wear sunscreen, you want to choose the right one. If you're swimming, playing sports, or if you're in an ocean environment and you want to be marine friendly. So in summary, too much and too little of the sun is not good. You want just the right amount, like Goldilocks. Long live vampires.
What? What the fuck did he say? The fuck does Goldilocks and vampire have to do with anything? Hold up, what the fuck?
The sun is not good. You want just the right amount, like Goldilocks. Long live vampires.
Why do you need an umbrella? It's not even fucking raining. Nah, listen, don't call him corny, bro. He got 18-year-old lung capacity. Stop fucking with him, bro. 3 daily body measurements. Bryan tracks his health obsessively every morning. Inner ear. Okay, wallahi, I'm not doing this. Listen, I don't care if I die tomorrow. You got me. I am not measuring the temperature in my fucking ear, dude. The fuck is that? Whatever. If I die tomorrow, I die tomorrow. Okay. You want to live to 200? That's cool. Motherfucker, I'm cool like 40. So I'm cool like another week. Okay, I'm cool like another week. The fuck, bro, listen. Inner ear temperature has dropped 5 degrees Fahrenheit from the metabolic improvements. Body composition, fat, muscle, hydration, arterial stiffness. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. Oh, facts. Oh, okay. Simple, smart scales can track most of these for under $100. Can't do it. My nighttime erections are... What? Think, is he trolling? I thought we were talking about like inner ear temperature and shit. When the fuck do we get the nighttime erections? What the fuck? Okay. Well, I'll entertain it. My nighttime erections are now better than the average 18-year-old. Well, I think it's rather odd, Bryan Johnson. I'm on your side here. But I do think it's rather weird that you're going erection for erection with an 18-year-old. EA Red, thank you for the 2 months, my boy. No, I'm just saying, like, going like erection for erection with 18-year-olds is kind of nuts, bro. But he also technically is an 18-year-old, but he's chronologically 47, okay? So that's something we need to keep in mind. Last night was 179 minutes. So he held a boner for like 3 hours, dude. A minute short. You couldn't get the 3 hours straight, bro? You had to drop at fucking 2 hours and 59 minutes. I see you, though. I see you. Nighttime erections are a biomarker for cardiovascular, physiological, and sexual health. What did he do to keep up that boner for 3 hours, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck kept you that hard for 3 hours? Or was it just like vibes? Was you just hard off vibes? He was watching my stream. You right. How couldn't I thought of that? Workout strategy. Bryan exercises 69 minutes daily, 7 days a week. His workouts include... That makes sense why I got an erection for 3 hours, 2 a day. That makes perfect sense because that's pretty much what I do too. But maybe even longer than 90 minutes, which I got to fucking slow down on. 50 minutes flexibility, 50 minutes balance work, 30 minutes cardio, 30 minutes strength. Okay, what's going on now? What's going on? In all honesty, would any human on planet Earth need to hold a boner for 3 hours? Once I bust, I'm going to bed. I don't give a fuck. And that's why your lung capacity is not 18 years old, Shift Jack. Sorry, I had to say it, bro. I had to fucking say it. Oh, thank God it was you of all this.
Outside of that, for the past few years, I've been working to build the world's best anti-aging protocol.
Okay.
And to do so, I've become the most measured person in history. We take that data, we look at the scientific evidence, we then design these protocols. For my daily exercise, the science is pretty straightforward and pretty basic. I'm trying to achieve being in zone 2 through 4 for my heart rate, roughly 4.5 hours per week. For zone 5, which is 159 beats per minute and above, I'm between 90 and 150 minutes per week. Outside of that, weight training is useful.
He dedicated his life to a science
high
experiment, high key, and I respect it. As somebody who's experimented with his body a lot, definitely not on this level though. I've experimented a lot with my body, not that much. This is like intense. Like mine's like grade school experimentation. His shit is like fucking university level experimentation. Like this shit is even higher than university. Like this is insane.
VO2 max, which is your body's ability to use oxygen, is also great, but generally it's pretty...
That's kind of sick though, right? Like he makes a company, sells it for $800 million, and then just spends the rest of his life making sure he can be alive enough to enjoy the money he made. Pretty fire, chat. Pretty fire.
Straightforward, and it's pretty basic.
5 targeted supplements. Bryan takes 104 pills daily. Damn, he beat my PR. Ridiculous. No, 230 was mine. Get beasted. Ridiculous for most people, but just 3 supplements give 80% of the benefits. Okay. NMN powder, 1 gram daily. Resveratrol, 1 gram with fat. Magnesium, 400 milligrams before sleep. Hold up. I actually have some of that. He also takes Blueprint Longevity mixed with collagen, peptides, and creatine. Taurine. Is taurine bull sperm? Ah, I was lied to. Who's that? After 230 pills, you think you'd only took 5 on God. That's what I'm saying, my boy. That's what I'm saying. Now, we chilling for 230. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, anyways. He takes a lot of shit. 99% of this, I don't even know what the fuck. Hold on, I'd actually take a bunch of the shit that's here. Pea protein? Nah, I'm good. I'm good off that. Pea protein, workout movement breaks. Every 30 minutes, Bryan takes a 5-minute movement break. He rotates between... Okay, that is deep. It's not, Jack. That's low-key what I was looking for. Yeah, that's deep. I mean, 30 minutes, 5 minutes. It's fine, right? He rotates. It's just, I feel like 30 minutes, especially when I'm geo-guessing, bro. Like, that's really what I do all night. Y'all, you know what I do as soon as I get off stream chat? You won't even, I mean, you will believe it. I go sit in the living room. I sit on the floor real quick with both my dogs. No, I don't goon after stream. I'm not you. Stop telling me what you do after stream. Let me tell you guys what I do after stream, okay? I get off stream. I click stop streaming. I say something racist, something homophobic perhaps. I go play with my 2 dogs for a second. I lay down on the floor. I cuddle them both, right? Give them 2 kisses, right? Boom. Grab the iPad. Flip that shit open. Say something else that's racist, right? Boom. Face ID type shit, right? Get in the iPad. GeoGuessr. I airplay it to the fucking TV. Sipping the fucking Johnny Walker, okay? And I play this song on my baby, bro. Now, hold up. I'm lazy, I get bored, I feel scared, I feel ignored, I get happy, I get silly. That's my life, bro. I swear to God. It's just my vibe. Motherfuckers think I be fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, my night vibe is so different. No, I be sipping lean while I'm playing fucking GeoGuessr, but the key ingredient is I just said something racist and homophobic, and I'm listening to Hannah Montana. So it cancels everything bad out, and you just don't get that. Maybe, you know, maybe it's just not for you. Maybe you don't get it. But yeah, it's a vibe. It's low-key a vibe. And that's GeoGuess until I fall asleep. I can't lie. And then when I'm done GeoGuessing and I'm like, okay, I don't have it in me. Like yesterday, oh my God, I lost a horrible Hong Kong route. I did not know I was in Hong Kong. But now I'll never forget I'm in Hong Kong, okay? Never again will I forget that. But anyways, I was in Hong Kong, lost the game. I was like, okay, I'm not built for this right now. Let me just go to bed. So I put on a GeoGuessr video and I go to bed. I said, actually, no, last night I went to this one. Last night I went to sleep to this one, which was a random like plot twist. Normally, W, grown man, listen to Miley Cyrus. Listen, it's a good song. What you want me to do, bro? It's a good song. Oh God, PEMDAS. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers do not get it, bro. And then he's got a bunch of shit, bro. So yeah, this is where we left off. Every 30 minutes, Bryan takes a 5-minute movement break. He rotates between standing and sitting at desk. These mini breaks keep blood flowing, body loose, and mind sharp. He says this habit alone boosts his workout up by 34% in 3 fucking months, bro. How was the Sperm Olympics? I honestly missed it. I'm pretty distraught over it. I can't lie, but we gonna get it next time, bro. Next year. Exact food protocol. Bryan eats exactly 2250 calories daily. 25% protein, 35% carbs, 40% fat. Super veggie lunch, lentils, broccoli, cauliflower, mushrooms, garlic, and ginger. I'm not built for this. I can't lie. I'm not built for this guy's life. Bro, if you handed me this bowl and said, here's dinner, I'm killing you. Like, I'm finna eat you. I'm finna become a cannibal and eat you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not eating this. Like, you got me fucked up. You could cook it up, season it, I'm not eating this, bro. I'm not eating this. You got me so fucked up, bro. I don't care. Fuck this stupid recipe. Wind down routine. Bryan's nighttime routine has one goal: lower his resting heart rate. He turns off all screens at 7 p.m. How am I going to doom scroll? How the fuck am I... Oh, wait, that's the sleep app. That's the same app I have. No, that's the Whoop app. That's the Whoop app. I had the app. Yeah, that's Whoop. Bryan's nighttime routine has one goal: lower his resting heart rate. He turns off all screens at 7 p.m. He takes a 10-minute indoor walk. He takes a 10-minute outdoor walk. He reads physical books and does 5-minute breathing exercises to calm his nervous system. Damn. He's got a fucking hell of a life. I can't lie. Like, everything he's doing just to stay alive, is that even worth it? Like, think about it, chat. Like, me personally, would you live to 200 and have to do that type of shit every single day? Yeah, his mental strength is definitely unreal. I don't know if I want to do that till 200.